Hello scholars, Miss Gentile here. Welcome to day 2 of online learning, English 1 College Prep Advanced, all quiet on the Western Front. Let's take a look at the reading schedule for the rest of the week. You should have completed reading chapter 1 by now. Today we are focusing on chapter 2, pages 19 to 35. Let's look at a sample quote from chapter 2. We have lost all sense of other considerations because they are artificial. Only the facts are real and important to us, and good boots are hard to come by. Which of the following themes is best represented in this quote? If you said truths of war, you are correct. You'll see in the early chapters of the book, truths of war comes up as a very prevalent theme. However, please keep these other themes in mind as you continue to read. Caricatures and all quiet on the Western Front. Today you will pretend you are Paul and create a caricature of Cantorek for misleading you about the war. First, I would like you to watch this video. It's a video of all of the famous caricatures from Saturday Night Live. So it is a video montage of many years of Saturday Night Live actors imitating various presidents. So I'll just show you that link very quickly. I'm going to also post this link on, let me pause this. I'm going to post this link for you in the classroom as well if you can't access it through the PowerPoint. Okay, so after you watch the video, ask yourself, how would you define caricature? And consider this, what in particular is being made fun of or exaggerated about when watching these political figures? Then you will complete part 1 in a Google document. Record your observations about any 4 of these caricatures. Who is being represented? You might need to ask your parents for help with that one, and that's okay. Then consider and answer the following questions. What do their exaggerated features tell us? What do their postures, props, and manner of dress tell us? Please write 2 to 3 sentences per caricature and answer the questions listed above. And that will be 10 points for a quiz grade. The second part of the assignment, part 2, is a caricature of Cantorek. People sometimes show their feelings about a person by drawing caricatures, which are exaggerated pictures that show negative traits about a person. Caricatures can be drawn about famous people. They can be drawn based on just regular everyday people, as well as political figures. You are going to draw a caricature of Cantorek using accurate details from the text. Before drawing your caricature, read the following passages and take down notes about at least 3 details to emphasize. Please type your notes in the Google document where you completed part 1. And the page numbers for the 3 passages are below. So there's a passage on pages 10 to 11 on appearance, Cantorek's appearance. Remember, this is all about Cantorek. On Paul's thoughts about Cantorek on page 12 in the middle, and the irony in Cantorek's words to dying Kemerek. So irony is when the opposite of what you expect happens. So whatever Cantorek is saying is in some way ironic. Remember when we read the Cask of Amontillado, we talked about some of the irony in Montresor's words when he said, "No, you won't die of a cough," or when he said, "I drink to your long life." So just remember that as you read. And then here you can see is a movie portrayal picture of Cantorek. You will be completing yours on a blank piece of paper, starting fresh. But if you wanted to have some idea of what Cantorek could be represented as more realistically, keep in mind that your drawing should have some exaggerated features to it. So it shouldn't just look like an everyday average person with pretty balanced features. And the directions are here. Again, follow the directions that have been stated in the slides above. Now, this is a video, so at any point you need to replay it. Just hit pause so that you can hold the slide on the screen. If you need to reread anything, you just need to hit the pause button. So remember that. Follow all directions, draw your caricature on a blank piece of paper, and then take a photo of your drawing and upload it into Google Classroom. So you will be taking a photo, and that is what you will be submitting as your assignment. And here's a little sneak peek of the Chapter 2 quiz questions. This will be a quiz in Google Classroom, and I will post this sometime tomorrow before the end of the day, because again, you need time to complete the other activities and you need time to read Chapter 2. But I will post this by the end of the day, so please keep your eyes out for the Chapter 2 quiz. It will be due on Friday. So again, you'll have till Friday to complete these quiz questions. It is short answer. Please write in please write in complete sentences and keep in mind the figurative language and the details from the text that the questions are asking you to consider. So again, this quiz will be on Google Forms. It is not due till Friday morning, and that will be posted on the classroom before the end of the day. And let's just look at one more quote from Chapter 2, just to review our understanding of figurative language and mood. So how have the men changed? This is one of the questions on the quiz, so I'm giving you a little bit of kind of a cheat sheet here, so pay attention. Where is the figurative language in this paragraph? So take a moment to read it to yourself and see if you can find any examples of simile, metaphor, personification. Let's look at one. Stood on the threshold of life. A threshold is a doorway, often a doorway to a home or a crossroads between two parts of a journey or the beginning of a new journey. They're on the threshold of life. They're on the edge. They're in between life and death. Taken no root. What does it mean to be rooted, to be grounded, to feel steady? To feel steady on your feet. And also consider trees that have really deep roots are older, wiser, more experienced. The war swept us away. That's personification. If the war was like a broom, or a person sweeping you like a broom, or a storm carrying you away, it could be an example of a metaphor or even personification. Gripped by it, again, being gripped by war, personification. Does war have hands that can grip you? No. I think there's one more. We have become a wasteland. Comparing humans to a deserted wasteland. They've lost all hope. That's a metaphor as well. And then just look at the list below and see if you can find the examples of mood. Not all of these words are mood. Some of these words are descriptive adjectives. But which words best demonstrate the character's mood? Maybe the character's mood in Chapter 2 specifically. Resigned, detached, that you've given up. Pessimistic, which you know is the opposite of optimistic, not looking on the bright side, looking at the dark side of things. The glass is half empty. Hopeless, again, that goes with pessimistic. Foreboding, bad things are to come. Foreboding, having the feeling that something bad, like when Romeo said, I don't think I should go to this party. I had a dream. It wasn't good. It didn't end well. Okay, so I'm going to skip over that for today. And let's go back. That's tomorrow. Okay. Day 2 recap. So what do you have to do? What are your responsibilities for Day 2? Read Chapter 2. Take the Chapter 2 quiz on Google Forms. It's in the classroom, or it will be in the classroom for you by Wednesday afternoon. Watch the YouTube video and complete caricature assignment parts 1 and 2. Please submit everything on Google Classroom. And I just want to thank all of you for your continued hard work. I've been receiving a good amount of emails from some of you, asking questions, clarifying information, sending me your comments and feedback. I really appreciate that. You are all doing a great job. Just keep up with the work. Do it on time. just like any other day, if you're handing in assignments late, you will lose points. So some of you still haven't turned in all the assignments from day one. You have till tomorrow for some of the assignments, but just pay attention to your deadlines. And if you want full credit, just make sure you're doing them on time. But if you have any questions, if you have any concerns or issues that come up, please let me know. I'm checking my email multiple times a day, and I am here for you. So continue to do well, and I will see you soon. Have a great day.